Your attention, please. Let's call the meeting to order. We have a roll call, please.
Mr. Klein, Mr. Guadalupe, Mrs. Wallace, Mrs. Piella, Mrs. Crackerwood, Mr. Spindell, Mr. Rosenberg, and Mr. Banta.
Here. Mrs. Frank will be here later on too. This evening. Can you just join me in a flag salute, please? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. New Jersey Open Public Meeting Law was enacted to ensure the right of the public to have advance notice of and the meetings of public bodies at which any business affecting their interests is discussed or acted upon. In accordance with the provisions of this Act, the Fairlawn Board of Education has caused notice of this meeting to be published by having the date, time, and place thereof, distributed to the persons on the approved list, posted in the Board of Education Administrative Office, and sent to the record and the Berkeley Community News. Announcements for posting for the regular monthly meeting along with the date, time, and place thereof was distributed on March 31st, 2017. The items in the stuff for a closed work session of the regular monthly meeting will include personnel matters, student matters, legal matters, negotiations, and/or grievances, tactics, and techniques utilized to protect public safety and property. The results of the discussions will be made public as soon as possible. First, I'd like to have approval of the minutes for the residency hearing, the regular monthly meeting, and closed executive session of April 27th, and the work session of May 11th, 2017. Have a motion, please. All in favor? Thank you. Just so I explain what's going on. We are in this room for recognition of 25-year members, Teachers of the Year, and students in the music program. We had to have it in this room because the other room is just too small, and the high school, unfortunately, any room that was big enough was being used. So I apologize for the fans and the heat, but with 92 degrees today, of course, they were having a meeting in this room. So after that, you're welcome to stay. We're going to move back into the other room to do the rest of the regular meeting. So at this time, I'm going to turn the meeting over to Dr. Palestis, and he's going to explain the program and how we're going. Thank you.
Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Edison School and our Board of Education and the Board of Education meeting. Can you hear me in the back? Thank you, thank you. Tonight we honor our students for their work in music, something that we really value here, and to get us started, what we call Louisiana Love Fest. We've got a number of certificates to distribute, and then, as Mr. Banta said, then we will be honoring our teachers as well.
Hello. On behalf of the Music Department, I would like to thank the Board of Education for providing us this platform to recognize our students for their outstanding accomplishment in music this year. It is so exciting to share with you our students' accolades in band, chorus, string, and music theater. I will start off tonight by recognizing students at our elementary level. I kindly ask students to stand when they hear their name. This year, we had our elementary string students participate at the NJSMA Elementary Orchestra Festival, which took place on Saturday, May 13th. I know students from Forest could not be here today because they are performing in their school concert tonight. Please know that Mr. Louis will make sure to hand-deliver the certificates to his students. So, I'm first going to call up and recognize our students who participated in the NJSMA Elementary Orchestra Festival. Sophia Joyce. Sophia, if you could just stand here, and I know that everyone likes to take a picture at the end, so thank you. Paul Sanogo. Jamal Pfeffer. Ashika Jagadesh. you. Bears. Samantha Perlman. John Byrne. Ali Abdul Ghaffar. Salma Elda Mardash. Katie Chiang. Derek Lynn. Grace Rue. And Wilson Ma. I know parents like to take a picture. At this time, I will ask Mrs. Basis to please join me to help us recognize more of our spring students.
I would like to recognize today a special people. Abraham Antonio, Daniel Amelia Bishop, Lina Joy, and Chiwan San. The organization Amelia Bishop, Lina Jadoy, Sidney Maya, Daya Tivin, Chiwan San. Lina, Amelia, Cyrus, and Sidney, they're students of Radbourn School and Milne School. They participated for the whole year at Thomas Jefferson School Board. And Jeremy Kim was taken from but I would like to tell you, it's not just that they completed the program. They show the truly sense of the commitment. They proved themselves as a very good team, wonderful team players at DJ Orchestra. They proved themselves as a truly leaders at their elementary schools. And as well as the Chiwan San is a leader. She is the first violin, first chair at Thomas Jefferson String Orchestra. She also appeared at Asian American Community Orchestra, and they deserve a lot of rounds of applause. And I have to apologize, I left your certificates in my backpack. You will get it on Monday every morning on Thursday.
One second. Pictures. 1 second. I know parents love this moment. It's so important. Please. Thank you. A round of applause for our elementary students. Now we will move to our middle school students at Thomas Jefferson Middle School and Memorial Middle School. I call Mr. Black and Mrs. Caravano to formally recognize their students.
Well, good evening, everyone. I just want to give a few thank yous first. So I wanted to thank the Board of Education for allowing us to recognize the students tonight. The Board of Education for also allowing me to host so many events at Memorial School. We hosted 9 different events, and they're all part of what you're hearing tonight. Our principal, Scott Helfand, who gave his full support so that the students at Fairlawn didn't have to travel so far to get to some of the rehearsals. We had them right at Memorial School. So thank you very much. I do appreciate that. I'd like to recognize the following students who were part of the MEDCI, which is Music Educators of Bergen County, for the treble chorus. We have Elizabeth Zargarian. We have Rocio Diaz-Lara. Camille Belvis. Fatima Kale. Alexandra Katashev. The next awards go to students who participated in the North Jersey School Music Association Region 1 and also the Music Educators of Bergen County, the 7th and 8th grade chorus. We have Daniela Kira. And also, Daniela participated in 2 of those groups. One of them was the NJSMA, and the other one now is the MEDCI. We have another student who participated in both of those ensembles, Haruka Aikida. Another gentleman who also participated in 2 of the ensembles, both the MEDCI and the NJSMA, Stephen Van Hees. And also participating in both of those ensembles, Timothy Pavlenko. Participating in the North Jersey School Music Association Region 1 Junior High Chorus, Abigail Montesino. The MEDCI Bergen County Chorus, Emmanuel Inoa. The North Jersey Region 1 Chorus, Ariana Kolenovich. The Bergen County Chorus, Emily Doucette. And the final student from Memorial School participating in the Regional Chorus, Sandra Amosala. Folks, if you have the photo op here, good.
everyone, my name is Allison Caramano, and I have the honor of presenting Thomas Jefferson Middle School's Choral Award this evening. Our first award goes to Ms. Hans Searlet for his participation in the Burton County Treble Festival. This is Ms. Hans sister. This is Anat Searlet, who was accepted into the New Jersey Region Chorus and the MEBCI Chorus. She was also a soloist in the Region Chorus. Next award is for Erica Talia, and she participated in the New Jersey Region Chorus. Next award is Elaine Steinberg, Region 1 Chorus. Goes to Danielle Rothkopf for participation in the Region Chorus. Chase Rosenblum for his participation in the Burton County Treble Festival. Next award is for Jaden Perez for his participation in the Region Chorus and the County Chorus. Tishala Nanayakara for her participation in the Region Chorus and in the County Chorus. Samantha Martin for her participation in the Burton County Treble Festival. Samantha McPherson for the Burton County Middle School Chorus. Sophia Kogan for her participation in the Region Chorus. Mitchell Lineski for his participation as a soloist in the Region Chorus and County Chorus. Matthew Jankowski for his participation in the Region Chorus and the County Chorus. Madison Howe for her participation in the Burton County Treble Festival. Sabina Gomez for her participation in the Region Chorus and the County Chorus. Michael Cole-Leon for his participation in the Region Chorus. Eric Coleman for his participation in the Region Chorus and the County Chorus. Jordan Blitz for his participation in the County Chorus. Alex Baranoff for his participation in the Burton County Treble Festival. And Kenneth Augusto for his participation in the Region Chorus.
Now the photo op. I'm up here to recognize the middle school students who participated in the high school marching band this year. As many of you who live around the high school know, it's a big time commitment. We're practicing all the time. I know you can hear it. It certainly is a high school level commitment that these students participate in. And we had a fantastic season, finishing with our U.S. Bands Championship at MetLife Stadium, and finishing 5th place in our class. Many of the students couldn't make it, but I'm going to read their names anyway. We have Tommy Kabiwa, Barry Walker, Max Antonoff, Sydney Antonoff, and Marissa Medina. Thank you.
Now we will recognize our high school students. I am going to ask Mrs. Tarano to come up and really provide you in detail how significant our recognition is for our students at the high school level. It's amazing because they are our end product to our music program here in Fairlawn, so I'm really excited for her to share this with you. This year we had a very successful year in all three music disciplines, orchestra, band, and chorus. We had a number of students accepted into the county ensembles, which is schools from all over Bergen County, which in my experience teaching in this state is one of, if not the most competitive counties. We also have students who participated in the region ensembles, which is Morris County all the way up to the top of the state. Any high school with music program can send students to audition, so our students participated in those. The all-state level, all of New Jersey, and this year we also had students participate in the all-eastern level, which is the highest that many of our students have ever gone here in Fairlawn, so it's very exciting. I'm going to present share the names on behalf of Mr. Avalon, who is playing a performance this evening, and Mr. Louis, who is also at a performance this evening. It's a busy month for music teachers. David Padilla for his participation in the Region 1 High School Orchestra. Ohad Nateed for his participation in the All-State Orchestra, the Region 1 Baranova for her participation in the Region 1 High School Orchestra. Karen Broyden for her acceptance into the Bergen County Band. Stephen Hopwood, Bergen County Band. Elias Rosenberg, Bergen County Band. Stephen Hopwood again, Region 1 Band. I'm going to put all there. Elias Rosenberg was accepted into many groups this year. In addition to those I've already read, the Region Band, the All-Eastern Band, and the All-State Band. So that aligns with. In addition to Stephen's accomplishments, he was also accepted into the Region 1 Jazz Band. Alright, on to the chorus. Susanna Sargson for her participation in the MUBCI Bergen County Chorus. Lindsay Ruggiero for her participation in the Bergen County High School Chorus. the county chorus, region chorus, and all-state chorus this year. Sophie Chorlian for her acceptance into the county chorus, region chorus, and all-state chorus. And Emily Smith-Feldman for her participation in the county chorus, the region chorus, all-state chorus, and all-eastern chorus. In addition, Emily qualified for the national chorus, and we'll be hearing about her, hopefully, acceptance into the honors chorus in June.
Congratulations to our high school students. Continuing with the high school, it is also with great excitement I share with you awards and nominations for our Fairlawn High School musical, Bloody Bloody Andrew Jackson. I will share with you all of the nominations and awards that the play has received thus far. So we are winner of 5 Bucks County Theater Festival Awards. The Spotlight Award for Technical Theater, John Teresi and Barbara Jebb. Best Featured Actor, Matthew Foley for Martin Van Buren. Outstanding Ensemble Member, Rebecca Aversa. Triple Threat Award, Enrique Gonzalez for Andrew Jackson. Best Ensemble, the cast of Bloody Bloody Andrew Jackson. Congratulations to the cast of Bloody Bloody Andrew Jackson for winning 5 of the 10 Bucks County Theater Festival Awards. Also nominated for 3 Paper Mill Playhouse Rising Star Awards. Outstanding Performance by a Featured Ensemble Member, Jillian Coleman. Outstanding Lighting Achievement, Andrew Schwarworth, and Educational Impact Award. The award ceremony will take place on Monday, June 9th. Nominated for 7 Metropolitan Theater Awards. Outstanding Lighting Design, Andrew Schwarworth. Wow. Outstanding Choreography, Sean Baldwin, John Teresi, Tammy Maurer, Dustin Ballard. Outstanding Musical Direction, Charles Santoro. Outstanding Stage Crew, Best Production Number, Populism, Yeah Yeah. Outstanding Chorus, Best Comedic Performance, Aaron Mary as the Storyteller. This award ceremony will take place on June 12th. I know Mr. Teresi is here, so I would definitely like to recognize him and everyone else. And we're excited to hear about the next award. I would like to end the night by formally sharing with you that our Fairlawn High School Indoor Percussion Ensemble earned the title of 2017 WGI World Champion. After competing among 64 groups for the title, Fairlawn has been recognized as best in the nation in their class. Congratulations to Mr. Steinberg. World PSA Championship title, our Fairlawn community will hold a special event celebrating this great accomplishment. We look forward to letting everyone know details in the near future. Thank you.
Have a round of applause for all of our kids. I think we can take a minute if any of the students and parents did homework. That's okay. We're going to honor our teachers in just a moment or so.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, everyone. We move on to the 25-year awards. And Dr. Blessing, I'll let you take it away. Thank you, everyone, for coming.
We are honoring tonight a number of our educators that have been and support staff that have been in the district for 25 years. And it's really an incredible accomplishment. Mr. Bennett and I will be handing out very, very nice gifts. And so, when I think of 25 years of service, that's really an incredible amount of time. And the service has been top-notch. We've got a wonderful district. We saw a reflection of that tonight. So let's begin. 25 years of experience. Gene Huffle.
All right, now James, you can talk to me. Okay.
Henry Van Coy. Thomas Steinberger. Harry Stanley. John Teresi. Barbara Rockford. Congratulations, Barbara. Eileen Rivera. Ellen Rivera. Ellen Rivera. Yvonne Connors. Sharon Burke. Cheryl Zimmerman. Diana Anuzzi. Debbie Donnelly. Jonelle Carol Bird. A round of applause for one of the most important, and I think, lifetime achievements that one can earn in the field of education is recognition by peers. And what I've always liked about The Teacher Recognition Award, as well as our Ed Specialist Award, is August has been involved in selecting you. I think that's a great tradition. Some of our principals today are in their schools in different programs, so I'm going to be starting by reading some of these from Forest Elementary School. Debbie Donnelly. And Mr. Weaver says about Debbie, she works for days and nights helping students to see the real person inside of themselves. Congratulations. Our teacher from Forest, Mrs. Deanna Cuevas. Mr. Weaver says of Deanna, he tells and teaches it like it is. Our Radburn School recipients, our education specialist, Susan Schwartz. Lindsay says, for the past 6 years, Susan has been a paraprofessional in Mr. Rosenbluth's 3rd grade class. She is a consummate professional, developing strong bonds in the community in Radburn School. Our Radburn teacher, Ann Milan. Mrs. Lindsay indicates, Ann joined Radburn School as a 2nd grade teacher 4.5 years ago. She comes from a long line of educators in her family. As an educator, she is skilled at reaching her students with the use of humor. Her classroom is a place of laughter and learning. From Memorial Middle School, the health fan indicates about our Ed Specialist, Yvonne Connors, for the past 25 years. Yvonne Connors has been a voice of advocacy, caring, nurture, and reason, serving the students of Fairlawn. Her commitment to the students and families of Fairlawn has been resolute and steady. And we all wish her luck and happiness in a very well-earned and deserved retirement. Our memorial teacher, Mr. Craig Cohen. Mr. Huffman says of Mr. Cohen, Mr. Cohen has supported the students of Memorial with an education strong in the foundations of science and rich in creativity. His enthusiasm for science and learning is contagious, and students are excited to be in his class. And we are lucky to have such a dedicated teacher in Fairlawn. From Fairlawn High School, our education specialist, Mike Bustamano. Mr. Marcella indicates that Mike is a school social worker at Fairlawn High School since 2013. In those 4 short years, he has made immense contributions to the social and emotional well-being of students and staff in the school. Congratulations to Mike. Our teacher, Shannon Carrier. Mr. Marcello indicates Shannon began her 16-year tenure as a business teacher at Fairlawn High School in 2000. This honor is well-deserved for a most compassionate, student-centered educator who consistently contributes to the overall positive environment of Fairlawn High School. Now our building principals will help with their buildings. So Kelly, you want to get started?
Gives me great pleasure to recognize these two very deserving Lynn Press ladies. First, our educational specialist, Mrs. Christine Montalto. Christine has been at Lynn Press for 5 years now as a paraprofessional and currently serving our third graders. And Christine can very often be seen giving a loving hug or a warm smile just at the moment that a student was in need of that. She is an innovative thinker and always collaborating with the classroom teacher to come up with creative ways of reaching sometimes the most challenging students. So thank you, Christine. And our teachers here, Mrs. Elena Garrett. Elena is finishing up her third year in second grade at Lynn Press, and Elena is passionate and data-driven and really hones in on exactly what her students need. And not only does she do that to benefit the students in her classroom, but she's constantly strategizing to help the entire school. So thank you. Now I'll take the mic over to Mr. Foco from Mills. Okay.
Thank you, Mrs. D. Good to see everyone tonight. Is Jen Amos here yet? Oh, she is here. Come on up, Jen. Jen is the last one. She is now coaching the girls softball, so she just came over. And Jen began her career as a returning lead in many different places, and then she became a first grade teacher at Williams. And now she's our mathematics specialist. She's a techie kind of person. She's a wonderful addition to the math department. With her expertise at the elementary level, Jen understands the needs of both students and staff, from modeling lessons for staff to administering assessments of students to analyzing data. Jen loves her job. We are lucky to have someone as experienced as Jen to help our everyday math program to the next level. Our teacher of the year is Ms. Kara Strasser. Compassionate, knowledgeable, student-centered, able to differentiate for each child's needs, and an advocate for all of her students. Kara is all that and more. She works tirelessly to ensure that her students receive a top-notch education. However, she also cares about the well-being of each of her students. Kara will go out of her way to find resources for that one special technique to reach her students. In closing, I'd like to say the name of Kara in Italian means dear or love, and do I need to say any more? Cheers. Okay. We have Mr. Mike Brugman from TJ Middle School.
I don't know why I'm still wearing a jacket. Here. Congratulations to all people who are honored tonight, both students and staff members. Mrs. Nygren, Education Specialist for TJ. Mrs. Nygren is often described as a constant professional who diligently reaches out to our students, staff, and parents to work with students' best interests. In meetings, Mrs. Nygren reassures and compliments parents, establishing a strong bond between home and school. On a personal note, Mrs. Nygren will do so much for our students, whether it be running clubs without receiving any compensation, or assisting students who require significant emotional support. Congratulations on an award well deserved. And Mrs. Boney, Teacher of the Year, Thomas Jefferson. Colleagues have described Mrs. Boney as highly skilled and energetic and continues to exemplify the definition of a great teacher. In addition to being the school webmaster, she is spearheading a professional development initiative for a teacher study program in the Montclair State University Network for Educational Renewal Program. Right. On a personal note, anytime a colleague has a technology issue or professional development is required from Mrs. Colleagues, Mrs. Boney always steps in. Congratulations, Mrs. Boney. Ms. Schwinn, you're up.
Seems like every time I do something, it's around something candy or involves candy, tonight is no different. So I'd like to welcome up Deborah Martin. I am honored to introduce Mrs. Deborah Mark as Warren Point Educational Specialist of the Year. Throughout her day, Mrs. Mark is asked to wear many hats: educator, supporter, lunch aide, mediator, comedian, nurturer, organizer, schedule, and friend. It is without question that Mrs. Mark wears each hat with pride. As a proud mother and grandmother, Mrs. Mark continues to support and nurture each child at Warren Point in the manner in which she would like her children to be treated. I am proud to work closely with Mrs. Mark and so very fortunate that she is part of the Warren Point family. You are a real gem. And Ms. Catherine Monty. I am thrilled to stand next to Ms. Catherine Monty and introduce her to you as Warren Point Teacher of the Year. Just last night at the Lee dinner, Ms. Monty was also presented with the award of Most School Spirit from her peers. So you can see it is not just in the classroom teaching that distinguishes Ms. Monty from the rest. She has created an environment for the entire Warren Point community that is positive and supportive. Ms. Monty puts her students' needs above everything else and remains their biggest advocate. There is nothing Ms. Monty will not try if it is in the best interest of her students. She has created an environment that supports and challenges every student that passes through the classroom door. The inclusive setting that she has created fosters an environment of sympathetic and, most importantly, empathetic learners. I am truly the luckiest administrator to work side by side with Ms. Monty.
Everyone, I am honored to present to you Edison's Teacher of the Year, Mrs. Allison Giuliano. She started in our Stepping Stones program, and now she's a teacher in our Parent School Disabled program. Her colleagues recognize that she tends to have the most behavioral and medical needs children in her class. And that's by no accident, because the team knows that she's able to teach to all these children's specific needs. She has a fun and their true side, and parents, especially with their children, and they're always asking, can I have Ms. Giuliano as our teacher, my child? She's a true collaborator, and as a leader when it comes to culture of Edison, she supports all of her staff. She's the first one to volunteer and help me out when we need lunch coverage. She jumps to do the schedule, and when we have substitute needs, Allie is always there orchestrating the coverage to make sure that all the children are covered, and she's helping her peers at the same time. Allie's newest goal that she set for herself is to develop our integrated preschool class, and I'm delighted, Allie, that you will be teaching that next year. Allie, thank you for all you do for your students, your colleagues, and me as an administrator, and you are truly deserving of this award. Congratulations.
paraprofessional in Avalon for 9 years, and she's currently a paraprofessional in our stepping stones class. She's really the quintessential paraprofessional, and every teacher is always saying to me, please think of me when you think of Holly next year, because they all want her in their class. But I know that she can handle every student. She has true skill, knowledge, and expertise, specifically in ABA, and I often have to place her in very challenging situations, and she never lets me down, never lets, more importantly, the students down. She's there for all of their needs. And beyond that, Holly volunteers with many different activities for the children in the district. She's been an integral part of the planning and implementation of our autism walk for the past 4 years. She spends countless nights sorting hundreds of autism awareness fundraising t-shirts, buying many pounds of macaroni for all of the SY students, and they make their friendship necklaces, and works tirelessly on her own time for many volunteers and opportunities, all for children. Holly, thank you for not being here enough to say to you for all you do for our students, teachers, and the district. You truly deserve the rest of all.
One of my favorite nights every year is to recognize those across the district, and especially in my school, who deserve these outstanding awards. My teacher of the year could not make it tonight, Mrs. Jonas Garrett, who was first grade. She wasn't able to make it tonight. But my ed specialist, Ms. Tina Zielinski, is here tonight. She was able to join us, so please come up, Tina. So everybody brags about having superpowers. I brag about having superpowers. Tina is one of those super paras. She's one of our 5th grade paras, and she supports the students so much so not only academically, but socially and emotionally, which we know is so important as well. She can be seen directing kickball games outside of recess, also working at the rec center. So talk about a rapport that she has with our 5th graders. She knows each and every one so intimately to ensure they succeed. You would not be able to survive 5th grade without Misty. She's amazing. So congratulations.
Thank all of you for attending. Recognition is important, and I hope all of you who are part of the Fairlawn family really feel good about tonight, because the Board of Education values what we do, your administrators value what you do. Congratulations to all. So for the rest of the business part of the meeting, we will be in room 19, which is air conditioned. Everyone else is not coming. Have a very good night.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. And board members, you can just take your chair and your nameplate back down to the seat. Thank you.
Oh, and she just spit up all over my That might mean something.
It might be, yeah. Because there's 5 times. No.
And that's what I was saying.
He's like, okay, hold on.
I was on mine, but I
All right, we didn't recess, so we don't need a roll call, so we'll just go right into the agenda items. All right, S1, no items. S2, resolution to disenroll pupil. E1, attendance at conference conventions workshop. E2, approval of extracurricular trips. E3, approval of student teachers, interns, practicums, field observation placement. E4, approval of bedside home instruction. E5, curriculum, textbook, and material adoptions. E6, grants and entitlements. E7, no items. E8, summer programs workshop, summer school. E9 and E10, no items. P1, approval of day-to-day substitutes and bedside home instruction. P2, no items. P3, B, approval of resignation of personnel. P4, approval of appointment of personnel. P5, approval of leave of absence without pay. P6, approval of change in assignment of personnel. P7, no items. P8 through P13 are no items. P14, approval of schedule of rates for hourly employee substitutes, 17-18. P15, appointment of summer school director, summer 17. P16, abolishment of non-certificate position, 16-17. P17, creation of non-bargaining position, 17-18. P18, approval of selectees governor's educator of the year program, 16-17. P19, approval of appointment of interim superintendent. We're going to hold that till after closed session. And let's just stop right there. Have a motion?
Second.
Questions, comments from members of the board on any of these items? Members of the audience, any questions on any of the items that were?
The approval of the interim superintendent in the closed session, what's the timeline for a formal announcement afterwards about the status of?
Tonight.
Tonight?
We'll have the closed session, we're going to back in. Unfortunately, we have a lot of stuff on closed session, so it may be late, but we plan on announcing it tonight.
How is it going to be announced, just so I can know what it was?
Well, we'll come back to this and vote on it in public.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll do it, we'll do the closed session, we'll come back and announce in public. It's got to be voted on in public, but we have to discuss some closed session items. Anyone else? Roll call, please.
Mr. Barbarulo?
Yes.
Mr. Klein?
Yes.
Mr. Rosenberg?
Yes.
Mr. Spindell?
Yes.
Mrs. Piella?
Yes.
Mrs. Wallace?
Yes.
Ms. Quackenbush?
Yes.
And Mr. Banta?
Yes. SE1, approval of tuition and transportation to special schools providing regular special education for 16-17. SE2, approval of tuition and transportation to special schools providing regular special education for 17-18. SE3, approval of tuition and transportation to special schools providing ESY special ed for 17-18. SE4, approval of consultants for 17-18 school year, Handle Care Behavior Management Systems, Inc. SE5, approval of extended school years 2017 personnel rate and salaries. SE6, Approval of bedside home instruction for classified students 16-17. SE7, approval of required related services for classified students 16-17. F1, approval of policies. F2, approval of school use. F3, approval of discards. F4, approval of acceptance of gifts. F5, approval of bills payable and payroll. F6, approval of bills payable. F7, approval of board secretary report April 17. F8, approval of board treasury report April 17. F9, approval of transfers. F10, no items. F11, approval of contract consortiums cooperatives. F12, no items. F13, other business. R1, approval of 17-18 district tax payment schedule. R2, approval of state submission requirements. R3, appointment of officers. R4, professional appointments. R5, approval of contract consortiums cooperatives. R6, approval of manuals. R7, accounting. R8, memberships. R9, community school. R10, other business. May I have a motion, please?
So moved. Second.
Questions, comments, members of the board on any items? Mary?
F11A, if I have it right, I'm sorry. F11A, yes, I'm really voting no to that. It's a philosophical issue that I propose any type of privatization. That's why we say that. If that's what it's about,
That was A, right?
F11A.
F11B, there was some small change that,
Revised motion and wording on F11B. That's the approval
approval
of
of
copiers.
copiers.
Last time, can you tell us the change on that?
What was the change? What was the change that?
I added two paragraphs that explain the legal basis for the award being a bid exception that is less, it's more than 10% below a state contract. I wanted the resolution to reflect the reason for the.
Anyone else? Members of the audience? Seeing none, may I have a roll call, please?
Mr. Barbarulo?
Yes.
Mr. Klein?
Yes.
Mr. Rosenberg?
Yes.
Mr. Spindell?
Yes.
Mrs. Piella?
Yes.
Mrs. Wallace?
Yes, on everything, no on F11A.
Ms. Quackenbush? And Mr. Banta?
Yes. That's it on the agenda. Okay. Agenda items are over quickly and mercifully. I know, we're moving. Okay, at this point, this time we're going to open the floor up to questions or comments from the audience on any subject. Just state your name for the tape, please.
I'm Lily Cohen on Garden View. So I wanted to ask specifically about the work of the Hard Borders Committee.
Okay, well, they did meet, Joan, Jeff, and Mike. Joan, just give us, I know not much happened, but
Not
just.
much happened because we just kind of wanted to talk about the things that we have to look into, to really look into what Hard Borders would have to need, like how many children are in each school, how many are in each classroom, what's coming in, what, you know, who lives in what neighborhood. We had a lot of things that we discussed, but we really didn't come up with anything concrete yet. And the two people from Lindquist, they are no longer going to be presidents, so we have to take on new people from Lindquist. There'll be two new people coming on to the committee. And we'll probably meet again in September, not before then.
Okay.
Okay, but we just came and everybody gave their ideas, and we're kind of going to work on that from there.
Can I ask, are you doing the information finding, is like the direction, have that be done by committee members internally, or is there any discussion of using outside resources to or professional services to do demographic studies or projections, or is it too early to say?
Too early to say. We have demographic studies, so, you know, really right now we don't have that. It's too early yet.
And I think at the next meeting, the plan is to have one or two administrators
Yes, at
with
the next meeting.
with some more information.
We asked for
So
an
we'll get a
administrator to
little-
be there so that we can.
A little
have
better
information.
idea where we're going.
Okay?
Yes.
Hi, Kelly Sullivan. I just wanted to say thank you to the entire board for your tireless efforts on the behalf of the Radburn School and their wish and desire and hope and dream for a playground. And you didn't give up, and I thank you very much for that, because we are actually going to get one. So thank you.
You're welcome.
I want to thank you for all the hard work.
I think my 3 kids are going to go down that slide first.
you
Even though they're all too old.
They're out now, so. But thank you, Kelly. I know how much work and how much time and effort you put into it. And
We couldn't have done it without your support.
we couldn't have done it without yours, so it was a team effort. We're very happy. And I was really surprised with the state that it came back that fast, their approval, because.
What? I guess. The original application went in January, so I guess that's pretty quick.
Well, that's the state of New Jersey.
For the state. Is that quick? I don't know.
Extremely quick.
So, thank you.
Okay, so thank you, and thank you for the lovely note. We appreciate it. We do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Anyone else? Yes. State your name for the tape, please.
Claude Beanstock, 39-11B Broadway, Fairlawn. I don't have a question. Just want to praise the board for the terrific job you're doing dealing with the overcrowding in the schools and trying to address this situation in the right direction. I wish you success in all these endeavors. And thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, that's very kind of you. We appreciate that. Anyone else? Oh, Emily, okay. I can't see behind Lisa, but okay.
Yeah. So, on that topic, I was really glad to hear that there was I missed the May 11th meeting, but it seems like things are moving right along. Is it, the next work session on the topic is June 1st? Is that
June
correct?
1st to look at financing options. Best way to, we're going to have the bond council here, and we're going to have, and the auditor, so we can look at different, because school funding is complex. So we're going to have everybody here, we're going to discuss it in the work session. That'll be open to the public.
So, and that's going to probably be here.
Oh yeah, it'll be here. Not in the hot week. Anyone else? Questions, comments? Are there any? Okay. Any committee reports? I know we just got Jones, which was short and sweet.
I have one for the Drug Alliance. They want to thank the Board of Ed for permitting them to go into the high school. They had their Hidden in Sight the other day, and it was phenomenal. They had some.
Were you there?
I was there, yeah. Joan and I were there.
It's really good.
There were about 50 parents in attendance that wanted more information. Actually, it was supposed to have ended at 9 o'clock, but they continued about until 9:30.
Take questions and stuff?
Yeah, so it was really phenomenal. There are additional programs that they want to implement in the junior high, and I had Carol call, I don't know, did she speak to you today? Okay, and she's going to be speaking to you about additional programs that they want to implement in the junior high school that they weren't able to do last year.
That was good with the parents. That was a very good program.
There is one other thing that they do every year on pizza boxes towards the end of the year. I forgot the proper name of it. It's for hosting left my notes in the car, unfortunately. It's for hosting a graduation party. They want the parents to know how much liability there actually is when they do this and somebody gets injured. So that was what she was going to call you about, because I said not only putting it on pizza boxes where the kids are going to be, getting them and seeing them with parents, but having it through the school emailed to each parent in the high school, so everybody is aware of what their liability will be if they do host.
That's a good thing for people to know.
Yeah, so she's going to get in touch with you, and that was it.
All right, thank you.
You want something you want to say?
That other one,
I don't.
remember where the parents from 10 to 14, they have the dinner for the parents, and then was that the church? Were you there when they talked about that?
No.
There's a.
I had another meeting.
There's a program that they have for ages 10 to 14, but it's with parents. They go over to Detective Boone, but he's not technically the pastor there.
Yeah, he's-
And they have dinner with them, then the adults break up into a group to talk about drugs and alcohol, and the kids go in a smaller group, and then they come back together. But it seemed like a great, and there were still openings to go to it, and they offered for, because they say now it's going to be going down to middle school and elementary school, kids drinking and driving, so they, they want to catch them and get the parents involved. It was a great program that they had there. They learned a lot.
Thank you.
I have another
Yes,
another community school board. We are experiencing the same difficulty that we experienced in prior years. We got off to a great start this year where we had about 7 new members, and now it's dwindled down to me and possibly one other in attendance. So
Jerry Weiner or?
Jerry resigned from the board.
Oh, okay.
Can you double up? Can you what?
One of us wanted to be on that board, so we double up.
Why not?
Also, why not either?
But you really want the community as well.
Yeah, so you had some people that were on the board, or they
7 people we selected in September for the board.
Right.
And the first 2 meetings, they all came, and then they just disappeared. I know one just gave birth recently, the other one is a teacher, is doing night school work, and you'd have to ask Michael what the other reasons are. And Jerry just resigned.
He's been doing it for years.
Yeah, it's
He
about
can't-
30 years.
Yeah, you can't. So when is your next meeting? Is it September
It
or?
was just canceled, it was next week, they canceled it to the beginning of June.
Well, let's know what happens in June, and then we'll have to revisit it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like you said, how many years you been on it?
I've been on there probably about over 10. And it's dwindled ever since.
I remember those meetings, that people used to come all the time.
Yep.
All right, well, we'll have to look at it again in June. Okay, anybody else? Oh, I think Mike has it.
Do you have the date, Joan, for the Bergen County School Board meeting?
31st.
Oh, that's the same night as the...
No, 30th,
Oh. All right, so I'm going to be away on the 31st, but on the 31st, with my school, but on the 31st is the Bergen County School Board meeting that Joan is getting recognized for her certifiable board member awards. That's a Wednesday night, right?
Yes.
Marciano's or Holiday?
At Holiday Inn.
Sorry,
So,
John, I'll be there.
anyone that could go,
I'll be
they're
there.
gonna love me because I'm gonna miss another meeting there. But,
I'll let you know.
I'll be there.
Cindy and I are going. Just let Sandy know.
okay.
All right, I got it.
So, unfortunately, I'm sorry that I'm not gonna be there. I also want to, we've gotten, in the past week, we've gotten a tremendous amount of emails about the accolades of our athletic teams at the high school. And I want to congratulate all of the athletic teams at the high school because we're getting some really, really, really good press and some really remarkable achievements by them.
I just want to say tonight, there was a lot of kids in chorus. 5 years ago, 4 years ago, we didn't have a chorus.
You don't have to remind me.
No, I know, because you were a big part of putting it together, so I think that was, it was great that a lot of those kids got recognized for a lot of different things. The same kids, like 2 or 3 different things, and I was amazed how many chorus kids in such a young program, so it's.
Also, this weekend is the 50th anniversary marathon.
I'm playing Sunday.
So they have really, I think that they have done a remarkable job getting the word out, first of all, and raising money. I think that this will certainly be a banner year for the amount of money that they're raising, because they have been working on this for quite a while, getting a lot of alumni teams together. And tonight is a Boptones concert in honor of Howie Friedman, who was the founding faculty member of the Boptones. And they too, I feel a little bad for them in the auditorium at the high school tonight, but they've gotten people from the beginning of the Boptones till now out there performing tonight, and hopefully they have a nice crowd.
There's a nice article in the paper about tonight.
Yeah. So a lot of great things going on in Troy.
Okay. Agree, Mike. I wish I was coming out to Bob Drums. I had my brother there. Got a lot of friends there singing tonight. So, also on the chorus thing, you know, sometimes board members feel like we're not making a difference, but I think that the board should be well aware that Mike had a lot to do with getting that chorus back. So, appreciate that as a former chorus member. Speaking of which, I had the absolute pleasure of being at the concert at TJ Monday night, and it was just fantastic. So enjoyable, and there was especially this one young woman singing a song on the piano while she was playing with an orchestra, and you just really had to step back and say, these are middle schoolers. Like, you just wouldn't believe it. Just if we wonder when we look at the high school students, and I'm going to look at Ms. Caravaggio now. If we look at the high school students, and we really understand and take in their successes, it's really came when you go to the middle school concerts, you really see why that happens. Just the passion and the joy that the directors had in working with the students. It was so obvious that they loved what they were doing. They loved their students, and it shows. And I can't thank them enough as someone who was in the music department. I'm sure that for all the young men and women who are in this district really get to benefit from the joys and the happiness of music. And whether or not they're going to be professional musicians, music does, as we know, bring so much more. So thank you very much. It was awesome, and I look forward to more.
Can I just second his?
That's one of the.
Yeah. Can I just second his thing? Whenever I see something at the two middle schools involved with the music, and the high school too. Don't let me leave the high school out. But the music, the passion in the choruses in the two middle schools and in the band, every time I see them, it's just remarkable. And when I see certain teachers that are up with the kids going from place to place. Last year, Memorial, I see going with the microphone to showcase all the different kids, and it just shows the passion that these teachers have in teaching music. And I'm not very musical myself, but
You said you were going to sing for us.
yeah, I know, but really fantastic.
I'm disappointed now.
Really fantastic.
On that, I just wanted to finish what I'm saying. I'm sorry.
I apologize.
That's all right. Both directors, when they were announcing a ton of names of students, not one note card in front of them. And when you're in front of a lot of people, that's not always the easiest thing to do. They knew their students. They knew every single one of them, and there's a lot of them that they have. And that is a very important microcosm of what they're doing and how they believe in what they're doing in their students. So really notice that.
Near.
Yes, Sydney and Joan and Mark and I attended the special education tea on yesterday.
Mary, can I get you some coffee?
No, we've been in so many meetings. I had a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Anyway, it was, as always, lovely. The special education teachers' names were honored. And it's just another example of how very active and involved our special education parents are. They really are a model to all of the school districts who don't have this kind of an organization. And it was a lovely, pleasant, lovely, wonderful afternoon.
Thank you. Thank you for coming, central office, everybody. We wouldn't be as phenomenal as we are if we didn't have the support of everybody at this table. So everybody, thank you so much for coming. And well, you didn't eat enough. That's okay.
I went to the Masked play, which was very, very good. I called, and when I called, I only could go on Monday, but that was senior citizen night. I said, well, I'm a senior citizen, it's okay. That was, but they invite the seniors from the community center to come in. They invite 35 people to come in but they have dinner for you. So I got to have dinner too from the culinary students. We had turkey dinner with mashed potatoes and string beans. Salad was really nice. So that was very nice with the students. They were very kind. And also, the play was excellent, but it was really good. I really enjoyed it. It was a great show.
It was excellent.
Excellent.
Cindy?
Mel, I just wanted to say, we had scheduled the work session with the finance of the project that we're, looking into. So I just wanted to make sure that you brought our apologies that we can't attend your year-end dinner. We always go, and I just wanted to publicly say that we're sorry, but we just can't.
We understand, absolutely, thank you.
Can't miss this one. This one's a biggie.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Just a question which is on aside from this. What happened to the sign that we were supposed to share with special ed?
Work in progress. So our house is in our budget.
They're getting close. Okay.
You're still raising.
We're still working hard, Mr.
Yeah, you
Spindler.
are.
Okay.
Okay, anybody else? It's come up, I got an email, it came up from a couple of people about the indoor percussion, and we do plan on honoring them sometime in June, but we're trying to, there was a date, and then that was no good, and we're waiting to hear back from another date. If we don't, most likely we'll be at the June meeting, they'll get honored. And Ernie was talking about maybe having them play for us, but not in this room. No, like maybe in the other room. So we'll let you know. There's something in the works on the indoor percussion and honoring them for their great achievement. So exactly what was it?
National champions indoor percussion.
National champions indoor percussion. So
International.
World
International.
Sorry, international.
Galactic.
Universal.
Intergalactic.
Now, we're working on setting up a date, and then, Ernie talked about maybe they can play something for us, but like I said, in the big, because it might be too much. Okay. Anybody else? Any other members of the board? Questions, comments? Boy, this is a lot quicker than we thought it would be.
Yeah.
Okay. And meetings, yes. All right. So the June meeting is June 15th, the public meeting, 7:30. Most likely here. Like I said, we might have to go in the other room for the awards. June 1st is the meeting, work session meeting, to look at financing for the project.
I will not be able to.
And you'll be in Boston, and you'll be
7 o'clock.
7:30. Any other June meetings planned?
Education.
June 5th.
June 5th, okay.
Yeah.
And then there's.
What time is it?
7 o'clock.
Well, negotiations, you guys do that. Those are closed, so.
Graduation's the 22nd.
22nd.
Can we get a list of leaving up ceremonies and end of the year ceremonies?
Sure.
I'll put it in the update.
Okay, quick. All right, any other meetings? That's it? Okay, could I have a motion to recess in the closed session?
So moved.
All right, it's gonna be a long closed session. We'll come back later on item number 19. Emily, I'll let you know what happened.
Okay,
I'll shoot you an email.
thank you. Maybe.
In that case, let's take a 5-minute recess. And then we'll.
Yeah, so there's some space, so they can certainly,
All right, thank you.
just to get to go, so they don't have to go to work the next day. I'd rather be there until 7, 8:30 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night, as opposed to the next day, there's a 1 o'clock in the morning.
No, that's
I'll never understand that.